My God, it smells good out here. What's up, guys? Welcome to an easy holiday episode. So I'm still taking it easy after the surgery. I can hike and stuff, but I wanted to do this video because it's easy and I wanted to get outside. And I didn't want to do it in the studio because it's beautiful out here in New Mexico right now. So let's just jump into it. I want to go over a few things. First of all, this is not sponsored at all. This isn't sponsored by anybody. Some of these products, if you're not new to the channel, you will have seen that have been sponsored in the past. But these are all just my own thoughts, and this video isn't sponsored by anybody. I will have affiliate links for everything, so that will greatly help me. But this is the stuff that I use photography-wise that has, some of it's come out in 2025, some of it has been refreshed in 2025, and some of it's older but has just stood the test of time for my use case. And I just want to show you guys what's up. So if you're thinking about yourself or anyone else that needs photo gear for the holidays, in no particular order, let's just jump right into it. The first thing, I'll just get the biggest thing out of the way, is the tripod. So this is the Freewell multi 5-in-1 tripod. I actually just did a video about this quite recently. I've had it for a few months now. It has been kind of my favorite of the past few months, and it's gonna be sticking with me. So if you wanna see, I'll have the video links for all of this stuff next to, or in the description with the affiliate links next to it. And some of the stuff also has some discount codes down there. So all that stuff will be in the description. Real quick about this tripod, Freewell says it can do 5-in-1. I'm just gonna go over a couple quick things that I love about it. I love that as a travel tripod, it's under 4 pounds. It's like 3.5 pounds. I absolutely love, first thing, that each one of these legs can detach and they can become a monopod. And for people like me who have knee problems and back problems and stuff, they can also each become a nice walking stick. They have built-in spikes here, and the turny bits here are just fantastic. I love everything about these. The legs super light too by itself, so just using this as a monopole or a wacky stick, I love it. I love that the spikes are built in. You can attach this head or any other head that you want on here if you want to use it as a monopod. If you're in a sketchy place when you're doing river crossings or whatever, and you need to divvy up some poles for people for safety, so everybody can have, a pole, then you've got 3 poles here you could potentially divvy up. I really love the ball head. I particularly like this lever right here, so that when you have it vertical like this, you can turn this knob and that will rotate this, so your camera can rotate up and down. Not all ball heads have that. A lot of nicer end ones do, and this does, and I appreciate that. There's a lot more stuff with this. Oh, one more thing with the tripod. Actually, it comes with these adorable little legs so that you can switch it out and put these legs on here, and then it can become a tabletop tripod or something really low, like what I was doing the other day when I needed to put this on a giant tree for the waterfall shot. These little spike things, these little leg things here also have a twisty bit, so they give you a little more extension, and that's great for if you need a level, like a small tabletop tripod or a ground level, whatever. That was a very condensed version, but this is the Freewell multi-tripod. I do have a discount code for that, I think, right now. Really cool. I enjoy that. I have a lot of tripods, and this one has definitely been my main jam, and it will be for a while. Okay, next up. Here, this is a great L bracket. This is the Pro Media Gear L bracket. I did another video about this also. I don't use L brackets all the time, but there's a couple of things that I really like about this one, is that it fits the R5, R6, R5 II, R6 II. I think it'll probably fit the R6 III as well, but don't quote me on that. I own the R5 II, which is what we're filming on, and the R6 II, and Camera Lady and I have both used this it has a nice grip. It doesn't get in the way of things. This is probably the most solidly made L bracket I've had. I've broken 2 other L brackets that I've owned before, just with use, and the one was a small rig, I think, and I didn't like it nearly as much as this Pro Media Gear. They make really good stuff, and I've been very happy with this L bracket for the times when I need it. Okay, next up. Oh, we got this guy. So this is a little card reader. This is from Freewell also, and this is like a travel card reader, but it's more than just a card reader. It's card storage, so it can store SD cards and CF Express cards and micro SD cards, and also if you're international travel and you still use SIM cards, you can store your SIM cards. And I do that every time I go to like the UK and stuff like that. I always carry extra ones because eSIMs are not always reliable. They're very handy, but they're not always reliable. So all of that. But then it has the card reader here built in for all of those different kind of cards. And it has this built-in USB-C cable, which is USB 3 speeds. And it's been very fast with all of my cards, especially my CF Express card. And I just really like this because it comes in this nice case and it's built like a tank. And this is always just in my bag. This makes offloading anywhere you travel really easy, and this also makes carrying a couple of extra cards really nice. Okay, next up, more Freewell stuff actually. So the filters, I've been a big fan of Freewell filters for a very long time now. We have now the newest one is the locking VND, and that is it's a variable neutral density. So this is their older one. This is a magnetic one, so they do have magnetic ones too, but the locking one is not magnetic, and that's the whole point, is that the magnetics will never fail, and the clippy bits lock on there. I have a whole video about that, and you should watch that video anyways, because the landscape stuff that I got in that video was probably my favorite landscape shot of the entire year, actually. But these ones this is a 3 to 7 stop CPL. And I can rotate this, and Camera Lady's rotating it right now, so you can see that's all the way at 7 stops, going back down to 3 stops. There's also a circular polarizer built in there. So we call that a dark CPL. And for me, just having one all-in-one, this isn't gonna cover every single thing. Like, it's not just a CPL, and it's not just an ND filter, but 3 to 7 is where I usually live when I need a filter. And a circular polarizer is pretty much the only filter that I really can't be without. So having that all in one for landscape stuff, for mountains, for waterfalls, for fall leaf colors, in the forest, and for filming, this is invaluable. Both of these. I love the magnetic ones. They're just super easy, and their little cases are magnetic. And I love the locking ones. Okay, what's next? Oh, we got some lights. So I've been using these Lume Cube lights for, gosh, probably almost 10 years now. And this is one of the newer ones. Yeah, this is the Model 2, the Pro Panel, the RBG Pro Panel 2. These are complete RGB spectrum, so we can have beautiful, clean light if you just need regular light, or we can change the color. We can run through a whole 360-degree color temperature change to anything you need. And these have just been fantastic for all kinds of shots. But mostly what I use these for is just like lighting me up, or background propping, making a fire pit look like a fire, those kind of things. Absolutely invaluable for me, and there's a bunch of them. I think the RGB Panel Pro 2s, I have the Mini, Panel Mini, and the regular RGB panel. We also have big Lume Cube panels for our studio that Camera Lady uses every single day for her photo business stuff. Okay, next up, ooh, it's this one. I love this one. So this is my Lano battery charger, and this is a dual battery charger. So if I have, and this one is for the Canon LP6 batteries. So like for R5, R6s, all of those, R7s, any of those, and they just slide right in. And the cool thing about this is it's got a built-in, I think it's a 12,000 milliamp hour battery somewhere, but it's big enough of a battery in here to charge 2 of my LP6 batteries on one single charge. So I can charge 2 of them, either 2 batteries at once, or I can charge 1 battery twice. It's got in and output for USB-C, which means it could also charge anything through USB-C, just like a regular power bank. So if you need to charge your phone or, you know, your little Lume Cube lights or whatever, anything. It looks like a camera, which is absolutely adorable. But also, I love having this because, like, in my car, when I travel a lot, or just in my bag, it means I no longer have to have an AC power, and I no longer have to have cords to charge a battery. The other thing I like about this is that I can throw this anywhere in my car, and it doesn't have to, I don't have to worry about it unplugging or a cable coming loose and then find out hours later that my battery didn't charge, because this thing is super secure. There's no way a battery is coming out of this. It can flop around in your car and fall over or whatever. It can be in your bag and be shaken up, and you know that if it's in there and this door is locked, your battery is charging. So I really enjoy that a lot. The last thing, and I just made a video about this recently too, is on my Shimoda. If you have a Shimoda, which I realize that's kind of a niche thing, but if you have a Shimoda and it's not the Urban Explorer, if you have either the Action X or the Explorer V2 or the Explorer V1, then you can get these new straps. And the straps hold my favorite thing, which is the last thing on here, this Falcam camera clip. So you can just clip your camera in just like that, and then bam, you got your camera while you're hiking. For about 5 years, probably at least, I had the Peak Design one, and then I bought this one, and it replaced all of my Peak Designs because this is so simple, it's so fast. You can switch it to, now I have these straps on all of my Shimodas, and I have like 5 or 6 different Shimodas, and now I can just have one instead of having to buy a bunch of them for the Peak Designs, because they're so hard to get on and off of like every bag that I've had, not just Shimodas. But this combo is a game changer. I think it's great. And you can get the straps in different colors. So if you want to be a dork like me and change the color, or if you want to be, you know, have it matched and look like a normal human with a normal bag, you can do that. But I have a flair for eccentricity, so I got different colors. But that's the last combo is on the bag. All right, that's it. That's all my stuff. We're losing the sun now, camera lady. Did it get super dark? Cool. So we're going to wrap it up here before it does get super dark. And yeah, everything's down below. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have awesome holidays. It's about to be my busy season. I will be in Bosque like pretty much all winter. I have winter workshops for Bosque if you're interested in shooting, learning how to shoot birds in flight, cranes, snow geese, all kinds of wildlife. Winter in the Bosque is the best place on earth. Private workshops. December is definitely, I think, almost all full, but I've got January and February also. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, you want to help support the channel even more, you can check out the Patreon if you want direct messaging, access to me, behind the scenes videos, extra stuff, all that kind of stuff's over there on Patreon. It makes a massive difference, and it really helps this channel stay afloat. All right, that's it. It's chai time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'm such a diva. Look at this. It's a cold bench, so I had my, this is a super ultra bonus one. I use this chair for all kinds of stuff, but I use it mostly because I can unclip it and then I can lay down flat when I do my wildlife. But it's also great for me being a diva and not wanting to put my rump on a cold bench. All right. No, you can't.